keep saying around here Geoshield V2. It's a huge idea. It encompasses a complete website redesign, and that includes dealer tiers, dealer programs, and it gives our dealers a ladder to climb.
Welcome to another episode of the Dark But Legal podcast. First off, I just want to say I'm very sorry for the lapse in episodes. As you guys have seen online, even if you haven't, we have been super busy up here at the Geoshield HQ in Baton Rouge, coming out with new products. I mean, revamping everything, doing website stuff, trying to strategize and develop new things for all of you guys. And so for my first episode back on, bringing back a special guest from one of the early episodes, our CTO, Mr. John Schurman.
Hey guys, how's it going, everybody? Good to be here. Looking forward to 2025 and helping you guys understand where we're going.
Yeah. What direction essentially is that? What can people kind of, look forward to and indulging in 2025 with Geoshield?
So what we did at the end of this year is really restructure a lot of our internal processes. Some of our processes for order packaging, even shipping processes, things. So we've gotten a lot more efficient in that workflow. Now that allows me to put a lot of focus on the website and on dealer programs and the things that we were really looking forward to. The big ideas that we had last time I was here, now we get to start executing them and building them out. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, with Black Friday sales, when that happens, you find a lot of weaknesses in processes, especially when you're processing as many orders as we did, as fast as we did. So we really didn't do much website stuff because we were really trying to make sure that we refined those processes as well as we could and got ahead of the game for the next sale. And I think our teams did a fantastic job. Our West Coast warehouse, Las Vegas, I think on Monday, we had every one of the Black Friday orders processed for the West Coast.
Jeez,
it was great. It was awesome. I don't know if you guys saw the time lapse, but it was really a joy for me to be there. I showed up in Vegas and the FedEx driver pulls up. So we start loading the truck. The UPS driver pulls up. We start loading the truck and 18 wheelers over there. And the person's like, what are you doing? And we're pulling pallets around. And it was just like, this is cool. This is really, really cool. And the team over there, they just knocked it out of the park. Baton Rouge did an awesome job too, not to say anything about them. It's just it's a bigger animal here. It's a lot more complicated. All the samples, there are a lot of products that go out of here that don't go out of there. So it took us a little longer to catch up on the orders from Baton Rouge, but also did a stellar job and implemented new processes, less order errors than ever. A win all around.
Yeah. So with going into 2025, what are you what excites you the most that is going to be coming out of the Geoshield pipeline?
I think the version 2 of the website, I keep saying around here Geoshield V2. It's a huge idea. It encompasses a complete website redesign, and that includes dealer tiers, dealer programs, really unique perks, and it gives our dealers a ladder to climb. So now they'll be able to go from this level all the way up to a platinum Geoshield dealer and potentially even be a title store like Geoshield Houston.
Damn.
Geoshield, I don't know. You put your city's name behind it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you say title store and stuff, and I think of, basically I kind of think of, not used car lots, but like dealerships. You got, people put their last names in their Miles Honda or, such and such Subaru or whatever. When you say title store and stuff, do you mean, building these guys out places and everything or like just outfitting them with all the proper Geoshield stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's going to come with special perks as far as us helping you with your marketing, access to customizable merch.
Damn.
We'll probably help render out your showroom if you'd like, a sign, really taking a lot of cues from an amazing marketing company here, Ceramic Pro. So I think what they do for their title stores is unbelievable. I'm not going to copy it, but at the same time, their program is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So,
especially with the marketing stuff, like even you just saying that, like that's one thing, especially over the past year, that was a lot of the questions we get is because we do a dealer group post now every single morning. We try to strategize and just bring not only curiosity, but diversity and outreach and bring in different questions that, people may either be scared to ask in big forums or that they want to just a smaller platform to ask those questions on. And with marketing and stuff, we see a lot of, how do I brand myself better and all those things. So I think if we had a program where we could help these people, shoot, dude, I mean, the sky's the limit, man. That's crazy.
I want to serve the independent installer in their garage very well. I want to serve the guy who has an assistant in a shop condo space, 1,500 square feet, as best as he needs to be served.
Yeah.
I want to help the $1 million shop get to $2 million. I want to help everybody get as high as they want to go without pushing them past that limit. If they're happy as the 2-man operation in the shop condo, we're never going to push them to be a $2 million operation. One day, if the shop owner wakes up and wants that, he'll know we're going to be there to support him and help him along the way. That's realistically about a 90-day timeline for all of the programs, all of the website, and everything to be built out. Really looking forward to it. It's a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
The neat thing is now with the leadership team in Geoshield, we're really cooking. We're coming up with some good ideas. We're executing well. And even though Geoshield V2 is a very daunting task and it is a lot of complex moving parts, we have everybody we need here to do it and do it well. And we have all of the valuable information from our customer service team who tells us what our dealers want. We know from shipping what people are buying. We know from where people are, what pain points we have in shipping and logistics. It's really neat to be able to get to solve those. It's hard for me to pick out exactly one thing that excites me the most about it.
Knowing your creative mind.
One thing that you'll be able to follow me on towards the end of February is I will be going to Korea and China to tour window tint, TPU, and PPF factories.
Oh, shit.
So as much as I can, I want to vlog that experience and take you guys along the journey with me. Obviously, I'm not going to walk you into the factory doors everywhere if I find any, but the market is so explosive. And there were so many new companies that I saw at SEMA. And, it's so easy for one of those companies to come over here and build a big booth, hire some people, and look like a huge brand. But who is what? You don't know until you go.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got to go and you've got to see. So it's a very fun exploratory journey that I'm going to go on. I've never been to Asia. I bet I'm going to be Google Translate and WeChat's best friend. It's honestly a little bit scary, but I remember the first time going to Europe and just how valuable it was. I spent 2 weeks in Europe. I locked down a European distributor. This is the previous company. I traveled to factories in Wales. We went to Wales, Paris, Amsterdam, London. And I mean, we just hit it. We went to the best detail PPF shop in London, Topaz Labs, killer. Damn. Went over to the laboratory in Wales, went and saw Yonomize in London. I mean, everywhere I could go because that's the only way for me to take in as much information as I can and come build something back here in Louisiana. It's so much more inspirational to get out there and do that. And I cannot wait to think of ideas with the new knowledge I will gain from that trip.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, with you being as tech savvy as you are, going back to like the translating thing, dude, I seen it was on Facebook or TikTok or something. They make like hearing aids now where it like auto translates for you.
I did see that. That's very interesting.
That'd be sick.
I might have to try that. I am going to use them at Ray-Bans as much as I can. I think that'll be a really cool first person view of walking around Asia. I mean, just wild.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, I like taking people on really wild adventures. And you never know where you're going to learn anything. That's why you see me to go to these weird conferences and places. I see things everywhere I go. And it's really fun, especially when you find yourself that is not even related to tint at all or PPF or in our industry. And you walk up and say, "Hey, I'm John. I'm with Geoshield. I make window tint." And they're like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't know yet. What are you guys doing here? Let's
exactly.
But that's where some of the best ideas come from.
Yeah, you just never know. I mean, it's cool. It's cool to me to see that different industries intertwine, and it may not even be on a level as far as, let's just say the rim and tire industry or something. It may not jive with us perfectly, but that's not to say that you might not learn something by going to a trade show.
Absolutely.
With rim and tire companies.
And I mean, recently in Vegas, it was at a trade show for a completely different industry, one you would never, ever associate with ours, and I found a label printer.
Yeah,
a label
exactly.
printer. And actually talking to the lady that we might buy the label printer from, I asked her, how was the show for you? And she was like, I couldn't believe it. I sold 40.
Yeah.
You know, like what in the world? So it's like, it's so refreshing to get the opportunity to do that and then have a company that is our size with the type of people that are here and be able to adopt those ideas and
Yeah.
try radical things. I mean, the new tools and things we're launching, just stuff like that. It's really radical. It's a lot of fun. It is definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been cool seeing those products. 'Cause, I mean, when I started here, none of this was ever in the expectations. You know, me and Burns used to sit there and he would always ask me, you know, coming up, he would always say, you know, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with the company? What do you want to be? Who do you want to become and everything? And then, you know, I got into the marketing and everything. And we never really had brand agnostic and any of that stuff. And he would always say, you know, oh, dude, I don't know what we're going to do next year. I don't know what we're going to do in a couple months. And now it's super cool being able to see and working along someone like you that, you know, you have all these big ideas. And then now I could take my brain and just open it up more.
Yeah.
And expand.
Absolutely. You know, we haven't even mentioned the most exciting thing. I just thought about it as you were saying that. That's why I made this motion. You know, we're getting a local training studio production area here in Baton Rouge and a Geoshield vehicle. So from now on, guys, we're going to have our own mock tent studio, full install bay, full showroom, but it's going to be set up for video production, not for shop work. So ideally, we're going to be able to make videos to help you sell the product, show you how to set up the showroom, show you how to do installations. We should have every product on our website should have a video. Every squeegee, everything should have a video explaining it. And I totally forgot about that. That's with our next 30-day goals. We're trying to find a shop space. We're going to build it out, make a vlog about how to build it out, what I'm buying, why I'm buying it. And just take you guys along for the journey. I'm thinking a Tacoma TRD Pro in the lava orange.
Ooh.
I mean, it seems like that would go well with our customers. I mean, it looks really nice, but we fully PPF it, ceramic coat it, and then just beat the crap out of it and film it and test all of these products and take everybody along on the ride. And then, because we have our own facility here in Baton Rouge now, we do training once a month. So we're going to shoot for 11 to 12 training classes in 2025.
Okay.
We're going to write a really robust training program. And my goal is to have that done by the end of 2025. But we're going to be writing it throughout the year.
Yeah, you
based
can't
off
just
the knowledge that we learn from our classes. And I'll tell you, I've got some amazing trainers lined up. Got some amazing people behind the scenes, some really big names, old-time guys that really know their stuff, that are helping us out, build this out behind the scenes. So we're shooting for a first class at the end of January, if everything goes well.
Wow.
That's what we're going to try to have.
What is that class going to be?
We got to talk about it. I think we told some guys maybe auto tent training. This would be a very informal class to where compared to what the end of 2025 looks like.
But it'll be something to look forward to.
Oh, definitely.
You know, especially for the ones that might not be able to, or whatever the case may be, you know, it'd be something for these guys to look forward to. Like, oh shit, like Geoshield's doing that.
Absolutely. And I mean, even the first class, I don't mean that it's not going to be valuable. We're going to have very, very good trainers there and things. I would say it's probably going to be on auto tent and PPF, if I had to guess.
Which makes the most sense. I mean, it seems to be the way that everybody's kind of leaning towards.
Very introductory though, because we don't have
yeah.
time yet to get into these really long, drawn out training programs.
But I think the people would love, you know, whoever watches this. I think they would love the idea of, like you said, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a Blade 8 or something, like just some type of educational video, you know, showing you how to use the product, showing you the correct applications for the product. Maybe applications that you wouldn't think that product could be used for.
Those are the best. Those are the best type of videos.
Yeah. And
so many people have products that you use every day and they use them completely different.
Exactly.
Unreal.
You never know what you're going to, you know, dabble into. But that's exciting to me, dude. That's awesome, bro. Like, just imagining, you know, coming from where we came from and now looking for a shop to host our own trainings and everything. And it's pretty cool.
Without getting into numbers exactly, you guys should know we did 2x last Black Friday, this Black Friday.
Yeah.
2x growth. That's pretty darn big. Doubling it next time, potentially, definitely 1.5x. But really want to thank all you guys. I mean, we wouldn't be growing at this pace and learning all these lessons and being able to do what we do without your support. And,
No.
It's great to see the sales go up, the customer base go up, and all the positivity online, because it just motivates us and lets us know we're going the right direction.
Yeah, 100%. And that's where the kind of involvement from these dealer posts and everything, it's just awesome, the community that we've built, because, going into 2025 with these training classes and stuff, that shows us, basically what you guys want to see. Like, you tell us what you want. If you guys want to see a lot of PPF stuff, intermediate, advanced, some knick-knack here and there, PPF things or whatever, you guys just tell us what you want. And we cater to you.
And based on what you just said, when we traveled to Window Film Revolution, we traveled to the Window Film Conference and to some of the talks that I heard at SEMA. Almost all of the customers and the questions that we heard in those dealer panel groups were that people wanted training opportunities from their manufacturers more than anything else. Yeah. Not the best pricing, not the prettiest sign. Almost all the dealers wanted training in case they needed it, or they had to hire a guy. There's so many opportunities as a business owner that you need training.
Yeah.
You just need training. Oh my God, I got to get into advertisement. I need training. Oh, I got to hire my first guy. I need to train him. There's so many opportunities. So after I heard that show after show after show, it became very apparent that 2025 should just be a year of training development for us. We have killer
100%.
products.
Oh yeah.
Killer products.
Yeah.
We have a great customer base, and we want to learn from the customers, and we want to teach the customers. So this is going to be a very fun year of learning how to write documents and training manuals.
Yes, as boring as it sounds.
Yeah.
No, it's
As I said that, I kind of realized it.
Yeah, it's super fun though. Especially like the things that excite me. I mean, you could be the best installer in the world, but you may not be the best marketer in the world. You may not know how to sell a job, and that's little things that we're going to train these guys on. Mm-hmm. So that's what excites me.
That's
being able to get out there,
right? No, we just have a couple more days left of this year.
Oh, I know. It's so funny. We were talking earlier and I said something about, oh, that won't happen till next year. And everybody kind of looked at me like, next year? And I'm like, it's only a week away.
No.
It's only a week away.
Radical. Well, it's been a fun, fun first season for me at Geoshield. For me personally, I've enjoyed everything and every challenge about this company, and I see endless potential. And I think it's going to be really, really fun when we gain traction with some of the things that we're putting in place right now. And, man, yeah.
I'd say if we haven't really been on people's radar, 2025, we're definitely going to be some blips on there.
Mm. Oh, and in that note, you should see us at every show this year, including SEMA. So we're going to have a heavy year. Trying to build 3 different like marketing displays, a small one, a 10 by 10 medium one, and then a really grand one that'll be super unique to us.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of need that,
It's we're going to try to do that in 2025 also. Might as well throw that in the mix.
I mean, the trade shows are warranted, you can't build all of these cool things and then not show face.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, the more people's hands that we could shake and congratulate them, you guys on your achievements and accomplishments and everything, the better it's going to be for everybody's relationship. If you just spit out a bunch of things and then say, I'm too busy to go to this trade show, it kind of looks bad. It's kind of like saying, I see what you guys are doing. I appreciate you, joining us, spending money with us and everything. But, see when we see you. These people want to see human interactions and everything.
Yeah, and it's one thing, like we've done in the past, to go to the trade show, but it's a whole different thing to have a home base. We can go wear our shirts and walk around, but the opportunities that are created are nothing like the opportunities that are created when you have a home base, when people know you are there, and they know there's a forum to come talk to you. Yeah, you get a lot more knowledge. You get a lot closer to the people that talk to you, and better information than just running across them in a hallway.
No, 100%.
So I had a lot of fun at WFR and WFCT meeting people in the hallway, and when I was sitting on my laptop, and had some great discussions with you. But equally, when I left and went home, people messaged me, God, I wish I knew you were there. I didn't even see you. Where were you? And it was like, man, we really need that home base. So it's going to be important for us to do that and display new products, give away samples. We've got the merch, we've got stuff. So
Yeah.
we need to get it out there.
Yeah, especially, and it's a great point that you said, because kind of going back on my statement is like, even if you just go, it's almost like it's not enough. You can go all you want, but there's going to be people that you're going to miss, and then you're going to get those messages like, "Man, dude, I wish I knew you were there. Like, I'd love to take you out to dinner and let you meet my family or whatever." Because I mean, if you go to a small show or something, like I'm talking like not SEMA or anything, but let's just say we just go to some car show or something, and people see you out there. If you don't make it known that you're going to these places, there may be somebody who's like, dude, I want to spend a bunch of money with your company, or I want to do this with your company. I didn't even know you were there. I'd have took you out to dinner, let you meet my family, let you meet my wife, who's my assistant, everything. You can't miss those little opportunities like that. You can't let them pass. So 2025, we're definitely going to be not only showing face more, but we're going to be situated. And there's going to be a plan, and it'll be better for not only us, but for you guys as well. So that way, you'll see on Facebook, you'll see on Instagram, everything. Hey, we're going to be here. You can look forward to seeing us here. Come hang out with us.
Well, I guess the only thing left to say is just keep refreshing the website. One day, it's going to turn into something brand new. It's going to be interesting. That's the last thing I'll leave you with is this website design is so drastic. You won't see small changes. We behind the scenes are going to pummel this thing. Behind the scenes, test orders, everything. But one day, everyone's just going to wake up, and it's going to be amazing. It already is amazing, but it's going to be absolutely incredible.
It's definitely one of the sickest websites, and that's
a lot of advanced features.
Yeah,
a lot of cool stuff.
One good thing that we do though is our customer base is almost 90% on their cell phone. I mean, that's how 2024 is, and that's how basically the whole world is. And optimizing the website to be mobile friendly and everything.
That's one reason I had to start completely fresh.
Yeah,
total refresh in the UI, total refresh in the shipping calculation systems. No more wild erroneous shipping errors.
That's it for us. We want to thank you guys for sticking with us all these years and everything. If you've been with us, along the journey, 2025 makes 20 years for Geoshield Window Films. We have something pretty cool that we're going to plan out for everybody. So just keep updated. Like John said, keep refreshing the website. But other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one.